So then, when they come and see me, I say, what is the desired outcome in mind? What do you want to accomplish today? All right? And then what I do is I start doing the art of change. As we do the art of change, it's going to give me a structure. By the way, they've been cooking already before they got there. So their brains got all the pieces already organized. So then I start doing the art of change. And as we're doing the art of change, I get their model. I get how they do it, when they do it, where they do it, and all the pieces are all fitting together. Once I see the desired outcome, and I've already got an understanding how they do it, I go, okay, I'm ready. All right? Then, you know, they've got there, and then I'll start doing the session. I'll go to the biggest one, and how you know it's the biggest one? They cried, they got emotional, whatever it is, and then I'll go to that one first. Or, like I said, now if you have an emotionally sensitive person and they got a lot of emotional stuff going on, you don't go to the biggest one. The biggest one is sitting right here with you, period. Now, by the way, if I have a client who comes in and says, and they call me and says, I can't do that list, I said, just write a list of what you'd like to accomplish, the positive things you want. All right? They can do that one sometimes. All right? Or another session. They call you on the phone. They say, I have a fear of spiders. I said, okay, and you've had this fear for how long? How bad is it? Well, I've helped a lot of people just like you. I have available appointments at 2 times. I have either Friday at 7 or Monday at 2. Which one will work for you? Oh, neither one. I said, what would be the perfect time for you? I'll see if I can work it in somewhere. Could I have a cancellation? What? So, all right. So you set the appointment, and they come and see you. And the first appointment maybe is a meet and greet. Try to figure out what you want to do. You can do an intake. You can explain what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. You give them a homework assignment, and they come back and see you and do a 2-hour session. One of the things that you want to do is you want to book not 2-hour sessions. The 2-hour session is the most expensive session you sell. Yeah, I don't do 1-hour sessions. Now, you could. It's more expensive than a 2-hour session. What you want to do is you want to sell a package. Because if they come and see you for 6 to 10 hours, you're going to make more changes for this individual than they ever could imagine with 10 hours worth of work. And also, you want to make sure when they come and see you, you explain who you are, what are you doing. Your whole intention is to help improve their life, to change their life, and to make their life better. My goal is to make you a better person. And I'm going to honestly give you my best. All right? All right? I don't do that on the phone. I do it when they come and see me. You know basically the phone conversation I have. And if they want to get into too much story, I said, hey, listen, I can help you with this. What we need to do is set your appointment. You're not the first one. All right? Now, I've done this in the early days because, I know with FasterEFT and the art of change, I can change anything that comes in my room. I just know that, even though if I don't know what it is. So I had this lady call me. She said, I have agoraphobia. I said, okay, I've helped people like that. And I go, no, I didn't come to my house. So, yeah, well, so I help people like that. I do it all the time. And I go, I have 2 appointments. I have one for Friday or one on Saturday. And I said, do you know my address? And she said, I can't do that. I said, why not? Agoraphobia. Oh yeah, it's the same story. By the way, my stories are always the same because it's the only story I have. So anyway, so then he goes, oh okay. So I thought it was spider fears. Agoraphobia. What's spider fear? Arachnophobia. So it's very close. So anyway, so she came. Her husband threw a blanket over her head, and she came when I addressed the fear. He did. He put a blanket over her, so she was hiding in the car, and then she brought her to my office. And so I cleaned it up. And the weird thing is how she had the fear is very logical. Agoraphobia, how do you have it? Well, she watched 911, the Murrah bombing, and she sat and she watched it all day long. She created these horrible, scary things. So anyway, so here it is. I cleaned all that up, and the next thing you know, she's living a normal, happy life. Do you understand? So that's basically it. So anyway, so those are different ways to do a intake. You know, you do it, they come in your office, you can do it. You make more money that way. My personal goal is this. I want to bring them in, I want to clean it up as much as I can, and I want to finish up, educate them, and let them go away and never see me again unless they need to see me. And they tell all their friends about what I did for them. That's my goal. All right? So one, it creates a powerful human being who's taking control of their life. Secondly, they're telling people how they too can get a better life by coming to see me, and I help them to educate them and change whatever they need to be changed, and then they go out and tell more people. That's the goal. That's my goal. And I don't want it to where they have to come and see me every week for the rest of their life. I don't want that, because I don't feel like I'm doing what I should do. Because I want empowered human beings, people who love themselves, take care of themselves, and I don't mind coming and seeing me when they are not taking care of themselves. And I will kick them in the butt and say, listen, you have to start fucking tapping on yourself. You have to take control. And I'm very animate about that. I want my people, I want you to take control of yourself.
Say, oh, that's enough now.
I don't do that. I don't do. I mean, there may be times that you could be tough with them and say, I don't want to come and see. I'm not making another appointment with you unless you've already done your homework. Don't waste my time. If you're not going to do your work, I don't want you to come and see me. Now, I don't mind seeing them. I don't mind that because, you know, I care. But I do want to do whatever it takes to push them into the driver's seat. All right, that's the philosophy of FasterEFT. Cults don't like that. They want you to need them. I don't want you to need me. I want you to take control. Does that make sense? And that means, you know, who knows how many people are really now taking control because of free YouTube videos? How many people really? I may never see them. And now people come up to see me, and they know me, and they love me, and they thank me for what I've done for them, and I've never seen them before in my life. And so, that's what my goal is. Now, that is not a cult. That is personal empowerment. That's learning how to like yourself. Now, I will tell you this, FasterEFT is the #1 healing process in the world, according to me.
I've been doing this now for 3.5 years-ish, but I'm still doing deep stuff that...
deep emotional stuff?
Yeah. That I thought, you know, in the first year or so, I thought, oh, well, you know, I'm pretty clear now. But I'm still finding, and coming here, I've thought, I've got buckets to go. So, like...
you better live to 100 so you can clean it all up.
Yeah. Well, 60 forevermore.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's hard to say 5 sessions or, you know, off you go after.
Yeah. Let me explain that too. Let me tell you something about this FasterEFT. You know, we make big changes in one session. This is not a one-off deal. It's not. And you have to tell people, say, hey, you know, we can change your life. We can redirect your life. You're going to the pits of hell. Now you're redirecting to the sunrise. But I will tell you this. It has always been a continual growing healing process. We always tell them that. You'll continue to do this the rest of your life because things happen beyond your control. If you don't start using what works, you'll use what didn't work, and you build more. So it's not like you're going to get all of a sudden one round and you're totally fixed. You're not. You have a new direction, you have a new set of attitudes, yes, but there's going to be things that's going to happen that's going to test your growth ability. And that's what we have to understand. You have to know that personally as well. It's a continual growing process. Keep growing. Now, now, by the way, guys, if you're not tapping on yourself, if you're not daily tapping on yourself, you've got a problem. You really do. And your problem will catch you. I tap on myself every day, more than one time a day. When I feel it, I tap. I do it in my head, I do it physically, I do it in my head, or I do it physically. Or I go peace, 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 just like that.
Found what I've been looking for.
to set